Did you see what that guy did? He just pushed me off his front. He just hit me that I went wide, so that's not very nice.
All I can say is like, subscribe. We're 12, or no, what is it? 8 or so maybe now, I think, from making 500. Wouldn't that be nice, yeah? 500, 500, woohoo! That would be so cool! So tell a friend. Help us get to 500.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know. Let me tell you, man, putting these microphones on and like wearing a really sweet tracksuit at the same time is like a dark art, dude. You might as well call yourself like, I don't know, name some sorcerer from whatchamacallit, Harry Potter. I don't know. Pick one. Voldemort. You might as well call your ass Voldemort, man. You got some skills. You a wizard. I see him do it on TV. It looks so easy. I always say something like, yeah. I broadcast higher than those chumps anyway. I can do it. It's no problem. All right, we're almost time for the moment here. Get ready. Do I even know what I'm doing? I think I know what I'm doing. Oh, I know what happened, though. No, it's fine. These things do stupid stuff. If you've ever been here before for a live stream, you know it, like, everything gets complicated at least at one point. Start early, I don't care. It's close enough. I want to start the movie. When I start... Oh, if everybody subscribed right now, we'd be at 500. Huh? It's Big Motor Monday on Tuesday, fool. That's like Taco Tuesday on Thursday. We still start with T or end with Y. I mean, it's probably the second one is probably a better way to look at it, but you know.
It's lights out and away we go.
The power of my soul. Yeah, go to YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube. Come on. Oh yeah, everybody left. As soon as I say that, people are like, fuck it, I ain't doing that. That would require my left thumb, not my right one. Pfft. I'm here for the stranger, fool. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was so easy, you can't believe it. No, it wasn't.
Did you see what that guy did? He just pushed me off his front. He just hit me that I went wide, so that's not very nice.
Power of my soul. So I had to change this thing around to accommodate this big old rig. I got to get this thing on wheels, this other one, because like it would have been way easier for me to roll that son of a bitch out of here and put the seat somewhere else or whatever, like, and that's probably what I need to do. I probably need to put the seat on 4 wheels, put the fucking rig on 4 wheels, and be done with it, and then I don't have that pivot point in the center and have it be all wonky like it was, which I got a plan for that. I can put the black wheels on this giant rig today, and then I can put the 4 wheels from Micro Center that they have on open box for like 20 bucks in my cart, pick them up, and then have it on 4 wheels by the end of the day. How about that? 4 and 4 would be like an 8-wheeler. That's what they always say in racing, right? 8 wheels are better than 1. Ooh, I gotta turn this thing on. You ready? Big motor turn on. Hopefully it works. I haven't turned it on. Just kidding. I always know better to check this stuff before I start. It's the Gran Turismo updates that I'm normally lacking on checking.
Did you see what that guy
Oh, that's
did?
not the right one.
See, so we can relate very much that in the motor racing. Example, you try and rally car in a forest extremely
Gotta
really
have courage
fast,
to see if it works.
and you need courage to able to brake late, to go throttle really early, go very closer to.
See, everything
apex
seems
of
to
the
be working,
corners.
so I think we're good to go. Remember, if everybody right now watching on YouTube subscribes, I'm at 500. Please help us out. If I get to 501, maybe 502, that would be much more useful, be optimal for me, because then I would be able to, you know, not have you say no, YouTube. Anyway, at least give me a thumbs up. That wouldn't be bad. Thumbs down, I don't care. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Spin them around. Hopefully my capture card and shit works. I can hide this dashboard. There's no sound on it anyway. Hide. Good. Nice. I'm like pro level here, you know. I don't know if you knew that or not. You've seen the rest, now you finally made it to the best. I got more tricks and gimmicks than CES. I was gonna say something really else, but I just immediately realized it was not the correct thing to say. So, kudos to me. Input capture's working. Sound's working. All the cameras look okay. Except for this one, kind of looks shitty. Really not much I can do for that one. So what happens here is I have an arm that's set up for the little rig, because the little rig's not supposed to move, you know, really, or this big one's not supposed to move unless they're sitting next to each other and I'm playing with a mate or something like that, doing some side-by-side action, which we've done once. It was kind of fun. I grabbed the handbrake on her rig because I was on the left-hand side in the little one behind her, and she crashed. Dad, you're so crazy. So, Gran Turismo only, I do the double stream. So, if you're watching on one and you don't like it, check the other one. It might be better for you. There's horizontal and vertical. So the vertical one is on YouTube and the horizontal is on Twitch, which is, both of the links are in the chat there. If you like it, go for it. Yeah, this one just doesn't work really good. I don't know what the deal is. Is it this way? I think it's just that way. Because you're going to need to see the gas, the brake, and the clutch. Because the reason I'm using this one is because this is where my my shifter is. Oh, dude, we're in trouble. Oh, there we go. We're good. I don't want to hit any more buttons. I got a, I don't know, we'll see. I haven't used this wheelbase in a really long time. I don't have it updated or anything like that, so I don't know if it's going to be a problem or not. I need the round one for driving, and I need, or for driving this race anyway, and I need to make sure I do it correctly so I don't F up the things. I hope it's right. I don't know, man. I'll double check before we start, because I don't want this thing to like crash, break, kill me, or anything like that. think that's smart. Why don't I do that right now while this video is running? I'll find the settings here online. I want a new window. Dude. What the? Why can't you give me a new one? Oh, wait, there it is. What's this called? I'm sure someone's typed this into the chat already, but whatever. DD Pro. Okay. Podium Racing Wheel F1. That's not me. CSL DD Plus. Is the V3 pedal rumble supported in G7? Yes, please check my video. Can't believe people have not seen that. Where the fucking DD1 for PS4 or DD5 or whatever? Podium Racing Wheel F1. Is this it? That's not it. PSL Wheelbase Plus. Do they not have the old ones posted or what? Did I not do it right? Was it the F1? You've got to be kidding me. So they don't have it listed anymore even. Are you kidding? You are kidding. They don't have it listed. Is my thing gonna brick today? Oh shit. That would suck. Where do you find these settings? Hardware, software, racing simulation, games. I'm finding this challenging right now. Oh shit. Max torque. Club Sport. We're in trouble, Houston. We have a problem. I swear, if this thing blows up today, I will fucking poop. I will not be happy. Where do you find the stupid, here, general hardware? Wheelbases. Oh, dude, this is terrible. This is not appropriate forum action. I've been gone a long time, and yeah, I'm just gonna fucking wing it, I guess. What am I supposed to do here? Ooh, man, let me look here. Oh, gosh. Oh. I'm in big trouble. I can't even see. Auto. Oh. 42. Peak. I think I have it set on Gran Turismo already. I think I'm good. The only thing I need to do now is make this happen. Let's see my feet. Can you see my feet? You see my feet move? Indeed. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. What did I do? I got a problem. I definitely have a problem. I don't think the gear selector is going to work. It says gear neutral right now. There's a way to do it without the thingy. And I forget how. You gotta like do weird button presses. Last time I did it, I think I nuked my settings. So I'm gonna run it and see what happens. I gotta drive this car, I guess, anyway, so, you know, maybe I won't be able to drive the manual transmission anyway, right? Yo, this thing isn't working. Yeah, there's something going on here. I'm having a problem with my thing. It's not working. The controls. Oh, see? Shifter calibration mode. See, it's got a message here and I can't see it. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to like stand over the top and like figure it out. It's telling me to do something and I'm gonna have to like figure all that out, so. Alright. Set the gear as shown in the steering wheel display and press the acknowledge button to reach the gear position. Okay, so how do I do that? Without doing like a dirty for myself here. What's the acknowledge button? Does anyone know what that is? I don't know what that is. Neutral. Okay, got it. It's the green button. Reverse. Green. First. Green. Second. Green. Third. Green. Fourth. Green. Fifth. Green. Sixth. Green. Seventh. We're not using seventh. Green. Is that love? Maybe, we'll see. I gotta do this. You're going to sleep? Alright, I anticipated that. That's why I started this. I don't know. I anticipated this, because that's why we said we weren't doing that. Alright. Let's, I think everything's ready to go now. I should be able to have, all controls restored, maybe. Cross your fingers. Ha-ha! Indeed. Fantastic. Alright, so I got my tracksuit on. I need some shoes, because you can't do no shoes here. Especially with these pedals. These pedals seem to want to jam some material in your feet every now and again if you're not careful. If you've ever taken them apart and put them back together, you'll see some flaking to the hardware. Watch out for that. Maybe sand them. Buy new hardware. I don't know. Use shoes. Shoes are good. My homeboy says that this is wrong too. See, I got this dumbass, you know, I need to tip down. And I have done it down actually. Like I went down the amount that I thought I was adding here with this tray. Because I have like a SimLabs tray. The top deck from my P1X over here on this French rig to do this thing. And it's just not right. The way they do the current one is they have the adjustment at the post. And then the tray is fixed. Not the tray, but the base, you know, area. This one is still set up kind of like the old way. So I gotta like, I did it both ways and I just didn't really like it the other way. So it's kind of challenging because, I don't know, it's all types of, you know, problems, right? I got 99 problems and a race is never won because it's always AI. 550, Road America. Yay, this is gonna be fun. We always like this. So I'm gonna do an old car or something like that, but I'm gonna do manual transmission, so it's gotta be something cool. Doesn't have to necessarily be 550 because I really don't adhere to that ever, especially if they say something like, you know, suggested. Usually when they suggest something, I say, it's cool, got it. So 550, 550, 530, 30, 70, no, old. Ooh, Judge. I like this one, actually. I'm going for this Mustang because it's cool. And I got a My Little Pony up here today, joining the party, so we're gonna pony down in the Boss Mustang 429. So I got the Italian Stallion on the thing there, but we're gonna do the Ford Stallion, not the Italian Mustang, the American one. The American one with the big juice. Big juice. Where's my gloves? Gloves, the steering wheel. All right, so I had to go through some things here to make this work. Oh, I was about to take my Hey Dudes off. Only when I go upstairs, I gotta remember to take the Hey Dudes off to go upstairs. All right, so yeah, to make this work over here, I had to take the mouse tray off. I had to like slide it way over back there. I can't even get over there to the other side. So like, I definitely gotta come up with a different solution for Mr. Convertible rig because it just kind of sucks and I don't like it. Never have really. It doesn't really you know, do it for me. Never has. It's kind of like, you know, was supposed to, like I said, it was supposed to pass through on its way somewhere else and it just never made it. Do I like these gloves for this? Yeah, I like these gloves for this. I just wear these gloves for everything. You know what is slippery? My dirt steering wheel. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if it's the gloves, the steering wheel, mixture of both. But there might be some pine tar in that frickin' steering wheel's future or something like that. Or maybe I need to clean it. Maybe it's the oils coming off, making it slick or something like that. That could be it. You know, we haven't had a nice sunny day to put it outside to have it do the outgassing thing. I got it out there one day, that was it. So I could probably make that happen again. So first and foremost, we're gonna make this happen. It's working. It's working, I have it together. It's time to go. Okay, stupid cat. Where do we start? Third gear, I think. Whoa, you silly! Wow! Whole Red Pony Club. I haven't done this in a while. Law of gross vehicle weight applies. Ask Al. You know, he'll tell you all about that. Did I try and go into 6th gear? I did. I'm lucky this thing has 5. Let's just remember that. Short 5, man. Oh, we're going on the grass. Ford makes tractors. I see them, they cut grass. They're good at it. Don't go into 6th gear. This is not a modern Mustang. My dude's got a wooden steering wheel like this on his CSL Elite V2. You can check him out on YouTube, actually. It's Kirk Elif. Forgot where I was for a second there. All right, got 1 lap to catch that car. What is that? Is that an Escort? Escort. I'm glad I did not grab any gas there. Going into 2nd gear into that corner would have been fatality for me. Oh. Always watch what gear you're in before you grab some gas. Ask everybody at the O'Reilly Martinsville race last week. Hands off. Oi, mate, you remember I use a manual transmission, you pump a clutch in, give it a couple pops, little wanky wank, go, off you go, mate.
Gonna be mayhem. I told you.
I cut the
Like a
grass
brook.
on my lawnmower Ford, and it gave me the clean race bonus. Thank you. It does sound like a dirt oval. Sounds like I just drove it too, because it was a good time, man. Hey, let me tell you, one of the most debilitating things I've ever had happen to me is thinking I could do this, like with the manual transmission, and then doing it on the video game, like with this rig here, going into those dirt oval races, like going on a restart, and like going to shift into third gear, and it goes into first. And then everybody behind you just goes, boop, 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 boop. Fucking drills you. That's enough to make you think twice about joining your next race, man. One of the reasons why I didn't do dirt oval for such a long time.
Yeah.
He's not too clever, this guy.
Been working my butt off the last couple of days. I've been playing with dolls like a champ. Actually, you know, not really, because like I haven't really been playing with them. The way I look at it is, and this is what I told myself, because it took me like a really short period of time to do this. I went up there, I saw what areas it needed to go through and stuff like that, and I treated it like it was like an hour before doors and we just had to load in really quick. So I got everything sorted, I got everything laid out, ready for the, you know, for everyone to count together, you know what I mean? And then I can go and make my display, you know, which is kind of what I did. So I got everything laid out on the floor, I got everything separated, I found a bunch of toys. Yes, I made some pause type, you know, motions to like play with the toys and figure out which was what. You know, blah, blah, blah. I made some stuff work, figured some stuff out, Googled some stuff. But, like I said yesterday, I found some things that, you know, I didn't think I was going to find, that I was going to have to try and recreate. But I didn't have to, which is awesome. Everything works. And, you know, like, I got to play with the Wolf Girl, with the toys as we, you know, put them together and stuff, which was fun. Wish I would have probably done it originally, but, you know, I gave her the room to play with the toys how she wanted to. Which was just, like most kids these days, tear through, like, you know, the Tasmanian Devil and hope someone cleans it up for me. Which I did! Eureka!
Yeah.
I don't know, I just want her to have her own space up there. I think it's more important than fighting with her anymore. What it really came down to. Far more important to just, you know, tick that box and get that project completed. I told her, I think it's a realistic expectation that we can have that room or the desk up in that room by Friday. So she's on a personal day with her nanny, which, you know, they haven't done in a while. So I'm happy with that. She's going with 2 cousins to the water park. Hopefully everything's good. Everything goes well. I don't think they'll stay the whole day. I think they'll probably bail early, but we'll see. Holy shit, what the fuck is that noise? Something happened. Something's happening, and I don't know what. I feel so disconnected. I didn't have a phone for like 3 or 4 days. Like my phone is so blown up. It's like split, pancaked open, battery, like SSD, one or the other or both. It's completely wrecked. So the back panel split off of it, and like I either gotta like, you know, repair it somehow, glue it back together. I guess I could super glue it and we could send it in for a rebate soon. It does technically hold a charge sort of sometimes and turn on when it wants to. So I don't know if that counts or not. The alternative is I got a really nice camera to put in here to replace one of these old ones. It's like, that one right there is so old. I think when I first got it, I didn't have a child. Or that was the phone, those were the phones we got when we got a child. So we had better phones to take pictures of the child, because the other phones were old and from Florida. And were Samsung, not even Samsung phones, they were Sprint, like off-brand. What were they? I had an HTC or some shit like that. So we got these Samsungs. We got a Note 3, or no, a Galaxy, and a Note 2. I skipped the Note 1. I think I had another Note, but it might have got like sent back. I don't know what they do with those things. Okay, so did I hit the mileage? I will not be doing the next race with the manual transmission, that's for damn sure. So maybe I'll just put this thing back, because I gotta make mileage. So I'm gonna have to do the other race too. That was fun though, yeah? I had a blast. I love doing the manual transmission. That's why I want to make this thing better and not suck. Because like, basically, this is not something you can even have like a load cell handbrake on. This one over here that I normally play Gran Turismo in. And like, I would really like to get it to somebody that has like a 5 Newton meter or like, you know, a Moza RZ3 or something like that. Or maybe that's a good idea. I could go to like, I could go to the store and buy an open box RZ or whatever crap they call it, the R3. And someone could have a nice ripping frickin' like PC like rig or something like that, or play an Xbox rig or something like that. Or I don't know, can't you use Moza in Gran Turismo now or something like that? I don't know. If I do this rig again, I gotta do a different wheel, because as a matter of fact, let's just do that right now. We're doing yeah, punch it. We are doing a GT race. It's going to be a GT wheel, and I have just the perfect one right here that I use all the time. I have found the because like I've been going through and cleaning stuff and trying to figure out what I can get rid of and what I can't. I found a button collection, you know, the button upgrade kit for this. Let's find our car. What is this again? 900? Fuck this car. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? What am I supposed to do here? I don't understand. Hold on a second, let me sit down for a second. Yeah. See? Ta-da! I changed the wheel. Make sure you like and subscribe on the YouTube. I make it to 500, I do a survey, so then I make sure that you know what to buy and what not to buy or something, yes? I don't actually know what that does. Probably does nothing. But it would be nice, do you know what I'm saying? Just like, check that one off the box, and then they don't send me emails about it anymore. Do this to increase your user base and your frequencies and your that and like blah blah. Yeah, I got it. I prefer turning this funky switch than like hitting it when applicable. I don't know if you have a Fanatec and you've ever done that before, but I definitely like that better. I have this thing half taken apart. I should take this monitor stand thing off entirely, and I think I'm going to before I put this rig back in there. And then I should put it on this TV, and then I should take this other light stand that I have over here and put it over there. It's already set up for that way anyway. I'm so lazy sometimes when it comes to this light rig because, like, I mean, as long as the camera points this way and it gets this part and all this is set up okay and right, then what does it matter? Yeah. I've never finished my studio because, like, it doesn't matter. I see a lot of, you know, streamers that have, like, you know, 4K cameras on their, you know, super awesome live streaming studios or whatever, and I'm like, great. That's awesome, dude. You're the best. Hey, what car do I use for this crap? I want to use an awesome car, man. I don't want to stop either. I want to do hard tires to the end, but it's gonna rain, I think. So I want to stop for rain tires. I anticipate it's gonna rain. How about that? Do I dare? Do I dare desecrate the freaking sanctity of this race by running this car? I do think I would. I have a 900 one. Where is it? Ba-da-da! Dun, 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 dun. Do I have wet tires? I do. It's on. I will do the Corvette. Before that, though, I want to go and check something because I've got some pressing business to manage. So please enjoy this high definition rendering of this car somewhere. Where do you go? Oh, let's check this actually before I split. Because I've got to go check something. We don't get the seasonal menu. How do you know when there's a new seasonal menu? My head hurt. This game, it make me crazy. It make me think I have something and then I don't have it anymore. It is very not cool. Make sure you thumbs up and subscribe. YouTube, we are at so many. Listen to me, busker. Holy shit. I'm gonna stop that. Yeah, see this camera that I'm pointing at right here, this one? It's a blinking camera because it is literally like 10, 11 years old. I've put 2 new batteries in it, I think. And really what I need to do is I need to craft a battery eliminator. You can do it, like there's kits I think you can get at the local Radio Shack. Yeah, right? I'm ready for either, because like I just throw the, this car is all-wheel drive and it's got all that aero stuff, so I think it's gonna be fine. Even if I like got stuck with, you know, remember I got stuck with the BMW in this race with the wet, and I had to do the whole race with dry tires on in the wet. I think that one was 800 though. Yeah, that was 700 or 800. I did the old BMW E93 GT2 car, which was rear-wheel drive and like a fucking nightmare, like on power. Well, this one I think will be fine. If anything, I'll melt the tires on this thing, which, you know, I'll probably be like, you know, a Delta, you know, a pit stop away from having to worry about it. Oh, the other thing, I'll probably run out of gas too, because this thing sucks the gas down really bad. So I'll have to manage that. That's why I like this wheel for that, because it's the easiest one to control the other stuff. All right, let me go check on that stuff, because I'm getting, my messages are blowing up. I get messages on my watch because I don't, you know, carry my new phone around. I don't have any, what up, brother? I don't carry my new phone around because it's like literally like costs as much as like a new laptop. Do you know what I mean? Like a fucking, you know, one of those really nice laptops that you would use to run the stream. Better than this old computer. But I can't with the phone, which is probably a bad decision, I guess, in retrospect. But hey, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, like I was saying, so I get random messages, and they don't really say anything, and I always want crazy because this is an older watch with a new phone, and like I said, I just don't want to, like, totally jack it yet. So, you know, enjoy this Corvette for a couple of minutes. Let me go check these messages, and I'll be right back in a couple of minutes, and we'll do this race. This is going to be an intense race, so it'll be fun to watch with the light.
Yeah.
All right, so I got my messages checked out. So the cool thing is, I am a European. I am a Dyson, like, double whammy now. I have a Dyson, like, animal vacuum for my whatever, and now I have a Dyson fluffy cone pencil vac for the manimal hair that I leave behind. Well, me and my daughter both have long ass hair. See that? I got it in a ponytail today, and the fluffy cone thing is supposed to be really good at that, and like I was really like apprehensive about getting it because it's like literally a $500 broom, but there's a sale right now, so it's went down from $600 to $449, and then my wife used a bunch of points and Radican and all that other stuff, so it ended up being like another $100 off from that. So hopefully I got all the attachments that I asked for. I don't know, not really worried about it, but there's really like only one attachment for it. I think there's the fluffy cone. It comes with a thing and a stand like to charge it with, and then there is a mini fluffy, as they call it. So, which is just like one roller for like the ceiling and like spider webs, like, you know, against your like crown molding if you have that kind of stuff, and it's kind of neat. So I would use it like probably, I don't think I could use it down here because like I have exposed rafters, and like, you know, exposed rafters are kind of like unfinished wood. So like unless I like put it a finished like, you know, tile over that, which was here. There was like a wired foam tile system in here, and somebody had ripped it out before we moved in. I can just tell because like I've taken that stuff out before for insurance work. But anyway, my dog is rolling around. Watch this for a couple more minutes, and then let me come back and finish this race.
Yeah. Gonna be mayhem, I told you. Fucking like a book. mayhem. I told you. Fucking like a book.
Yeah.
I am back. Let's drive car. Drive car fast. No more shifty shift. That was done. Now it's time for GT3 paddle fun. Woohoo! Look at me. I'm like, can you tell I'm from Detroit? I got some Eminem vibes. I got my, like I said, I got my my tracksuit on. These Nike pants I got here. You gotta check these out. My daughter noticed this. I didn't even realize it. I just thought there were some crazy pants that were like on sale for like 75% off. But they're actually quite cool. It's the chain link fence with the flowers and like the roses and the vines and stuff growing up the chain link fence. So like some street heat, like down at the park. You know what I'm saying? Where they got the vines growing up. I think it's like some famous shit. I don't know where. Have to look it up. It's probably in the Gran Turismo studio, I bet. But I'm gonna drive this thing. This car is crazy. This thing makes me want to work on it now. Now that I've been in the other one working on it, it makes me want to work on this one too. I have so many irons in the fire all the time. You gotta watch out for me. Usually when you have so many irons in the fire, you're failing to complete projects. Ask me how I know. All right, I'm gonna take my watch off this time because it sucked the time I had it on last. taking a long time for some reason. There we go. Fucking. Good night, right.
It's lights out and away we go.
So yeah, there's SFX there. If you hit SFX, it probably comes up with a bunch of different SFX. They got lots of, whatchamacallit, sound effects. Formula One sound effects and stuff.
Okay, Kimmy, we need to keep working all 4 tyres, please. Keep working all
Yes,
4.
yes, 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 I'm doing all the time. We don't have to remind every second.
I've been watching Formula One. Up until this year, I've been watching Formula One since I was a little kid because they used to run the race here in the streets of Detroit, actually, believe it or not. And I remember, everyone says, you don't remember that? I'm like, listen, dude. You hear one of those things rolling around our city and stuff like that, going in, around the Rensen and stuff like that, and like, you remember that stuff. So you can go down there, they race around there now, but they're gonna tear some of that down for some reason, I don't know why. Anyway, so the rig I'm using today, this is my French rig. You can hit, I think, ! old rig, and then there's an ! new rig, and it describes the different rigs that I have, at least the big ones. The little one is just kind of like, I have it there. Fortunately though, like, I think I really do prefer like that, that motor, actually, the GTDD Pro on the Gran Turismo, because like I can definitely feel a difference, I believe, on the force feedback. That was like questionable, you know what I mean? Remember, I don't want to not stop if I can. Whoa! I want to not get crashed into, you stupid robot. That's T-800 right there. Terminator. Destroyer class. Oh yeah, suck it. We're going. Whoa! So I have the torque key in, I have high torque mode activated. This is supposed to be the 20 Newton meter motor, but like, it's been long documented that it doesn't put out nearly as much as like the newer ones do. Like this is like a 15 Newton meter motor, which is basically what I run it at my Simgear.club 25 Newton meter motor at. Because it feels very similar to this. They're all the same, man. Same factory. Japan, China, Shenzhen. Tuesdays and Thursdays, they build Fanatec. Wednesdays and Fridays, whoa! They build Simgear.club 3. Whoa! Whoa, the rest of the week they do Sim Magic. I like Simgear lately, because like if you look at the Simgear site and like you really know what you're looking at, you could use one quick release. Whoa. For every wheel and every wheelbase with like minor changes. So like if you have Simgear.club 3 or Simgear.club, 2, 1, or anything like that, they have a kit that you can do a contactless, like the pogo pin thing that like Dan Suzuki, put on his channel or whatever, that is like, oh, do this, blah, blah, blah. Well, Simgear went there and they got the plans and they just started producing it. I bet he's pissed. But it was this thing, you know what I mean? He said, oh, I don't want any money. This is what I do. Yeah, you don't want any money, man. You just want us to go to, the place. And that place is established, man. Holy shit. I'm trying to buy a wheel from there for Flip. because it's the only way to get an oval wheel in Europe. Fanatec doesn't make the NASCAR one that I have up there anymore. I got 2 of them, but like it would cost so much money to send him one. Because I sent him QR2. I sent him the M and a QR2 so he could convert his DD1, this wheelbase, to run the new system. And you know, the new system, like, it really is better. Because the old system, I experienced it for a very long time, and I can tell you that if you do not run that set screw on the old system, you will have failures. Just guaranteed. If you've never run that system and you don't understand, I can tell you there's a set screw that goes in the bottom of the QR1 for the larger, you know, torque motors. You don't necessarily need it, I think, on like the DD. Oh God, drive off is terrible. On the DD1, not DD1, but like the GT Pro 5mm, probably need it on the 8 if you have QR1. Homeboy broke his. He was using a CSL DD, or I think he got a DD1 for PS4 secondhand. One or the other, so he was running like, you know, 8 to 15 Newton meters, and he broke a GT3 McLaren for Xbox or whatever they call it, the CSL Elite McLaren. I have one somewhere around here. I don't know if it's in this box or not. I haven't opened it. I do know I have the VRS pedal sitting over here. Woo! There might be a way to use those as a Fanatec. I'm not sure if there's an RJ on them or not. It's been a while since I had them here. I did a video on them, but I had them here for like, we had them sent. A friend of mine bought them, had them sent here so I could do the video and stuff like that and get the experience. I did the fastest lap on iRacing leaded in a GT3 car that I've ever done. It was like faster than you know, the posted VRS time. It was really, really, you know, they're good pedals, man. But like, there's a lot of other ones out there that are cheaper. So like I always say, it comes down to the software. Husqvarna has like the best software, I think. And that's what's hanging up the Fanatec podium, the new podium pedals, I'm telling you. They can't figure out a way to throttle you. Oh, this pedal thing is moving. Like, I have my foot on the brake pedal right now, and the motor is going fucking nuts. But yeah, they can't figure out a way to throttle the lower end customers to run the, to have the software run the way they want it to. Guaranteed. Ask me how I know. I've been a Fanatec customer for like 11 years now, I think. 10 years. I've had Fanatec for 10 years now. Been on YouTube running Fanatec for 10 years. Whoa! Whoa! Oh. Yeah. Talk too much, drive too little. I'm gonna lose this fucking race. What's going on here? I'm gonna lose this race to the computer. I'm gonna pick up the pace. I was ticked off by the pedal there for a minute there. It totally got me tripped. I don't know if you've ever felt that on these pedals before. They default them off on iRacing if you have these pedals. but if you go into the Ab Initio and turn it on, like, they literally fell apart. Like, I had a Max Verstappen moment. If you've ever seen that clip of him, these cars are out of gas, not out of tires, so I can still probably pit for tires and not fuel. I'm really fucked though, I think. But yeah, I had these pedals fall apart on iRacing because I had them turned up too high because I kept on dorking with them, and they fell apart. I had to put them back together. That's why I came up with that video on how to, like, you know, make them not squeak and stuff like that. I actually that's a video I need to redo, actually. Because that video, I left out one part that, you know, is really important. And that's, you got to squeak, you got to grease the sensor post. There's like a little post there by the sensor. And if you don't grease that one, and if you're having it squeak, it'll still squeak. Definitely squeaks from the points in the areas that I pointed out in the video. That's better. I went in there way too fast, man. That's why that thing dorked around like that. I just need third, man. I'm over it. Should let you qualify for this race. Some of these races you should be able to qualify for. It shouldn't just default you 20th all the time, you know what I mean? Especially if you make it 10 rows off the field. The next time you attempt, you should probably get like an inversion or something like that. Listen to me, that's like the dirt racer stuff. Didn't I pass this car already and it crashed into me? Or this is a different one? Popular car. Oh, I'm not using the overtake button. Fuck. It's the overtake button. Whoa! Can you believe it? It took me 5 laps to remember there's overtake. I'm not looking down there, man. I'm looking out the window. Oh, gosh. Where do I use it? Here? Oh! It's like Formula One speed, man. Oh yeah, we're gonna go straight. Ah, there goes the clean race bonus. I gave the position back, so we're good, right? Wrong button. Do I need tires? I don't know what I need. At this rate, I'm gonna need to do it again. That's what I need, probably. Last night, my dude's like, good luck. I don't need luck, man. I need a spotter. Actually, that dude probably, like, intended to do that to me all along. It wasn't like, you know what I mean, that guy that shoulder blocked me. It wasn't like he did that on accident. I know when I've been block shotted, because I've seen them move enough times, you know what I mean? Oh shit. I grabbed the handbrake and I cannot find it. See how this fuel map is broken? I don't know if you noticed that or not. It basically is like, you better be using it on the downhills and the deceleration zones, and then you better be like back to, you know, rich by the time you're out. Otherwise, it's not working. See? Like now I can finally, ooh, not like it's helping, but I can finally like do something out of fifth gear in map 3. Oh, let's get slammed by Pounder. Well, that couldn't have written itself any better. I got pounded. Oh, God. Come on. Cad, you must do Cad. Come on, Cad. That's how the spotter on iRacing talks to you. The Cad. It's gonna rain. Here comes the rain. Comes the rain on the last lap. Just dive down in there real hard and use your dare to turn. Fuck, this is intense. It's gonna rain. It's already raining. I can tell you right now, it's already raining. Punch it. Warp speed, Scatty. Or else you got Captain. Trying to explain what that means to my daughter, and like she's never seen Star Trek before in her life, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm fucking 100. I can't keep getting that through my head. I'm 100. I've been playing the same video game for 30 years. Rain. What do I do? I keep going, right? I keep going. I don't do anything until they do something, yeah? I don't need to do anything with this car. It's all-wheel drive and shit like that. I can probably handle it. Oh! Fuck. Oh my. Oh my. They're pitting. I don't know what to do. They're pitting for fuel, though. Can't even make third place, dude. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go right on by the pits no matter what, because I think they're all coming in. I mean, I went straight a couple of times, so I don't intend on getting any clean race bonuses today. I got to come in. All right, so I'm going to box for inters. Good news. I get to pit from the lead.
Yeah.
Fuel was unnecessary, but whatever, we did it. I'm gonna use it, don't worry. Woo! Don't send it up the inside. I know they're gonna. Where do I gotta go? To this right here, right? Whoa! Blow your mind, right? Remember, like, subscribe. We're almost like, you know, a couple from making 500. That would be great. Yeah.
It's lights out and away we go.
Think I handled that nicely. Oh shit! Oh. Well, I'm glad the heart monitor's still working. That whole time. Probably because I'm on the new phone now. It was working, I think. And then I move all around the house, too. Not a big deal. Yes. Racy race. Done in this place. See that? More rapping. Yo. Ba, 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 ba. My buttons are all breaking. That's why I gotta do this, like... I gotta do a wheel glam over. Huzzah! Rewards for the day. Whew. Yeah, so I found it the other day. Like I said, I was cleaning out some stuff and I was finishing some RC projects. I've been hitting the whack-a-mole. I've been doing what I know I can do. Like I did a quick conversion that I had bought for my Mini T 2.0, which I was going to do for. I was originally bought parts to do a dragster, and they released the dragster. They don't have the dirt late model anymore, so I bought a kit for the dirt late model and converted that car that I was going to convert to a dragster to the dirt late model. So that's done. All set. Drove it, posted it, all set. Rock'em sock'em. Oop, oop, boom! The next one is the Cadillac dragster. I got that on the bench, actually, and parts are ordered to get the body mounted up and stuff like that. Once I mount the body, it's just a matter of time before I will not be able to, like, resist driving the damn thing. I do want to make a new front shock tower, because I don't like the front shock tower on it. I think it's too wonky, and what I plan on doing, I think, is using a truck shock tower and just using that. Because like the way the body mounts work, they require a truck shock mount, and like I don't think there's a real big difference between the truck front shock and the buggy front shock, because they like droop and stuff like that on these cars these days, because they're a centrally located weight transfer position. They have the motor facing inward, so it generates, forward down on the wheels, and like, so you really want it to be able to roll around, you know what I mean, on that center axis. It's kind of weird. It kind of looks like an old video game when they're on track. You ever see them on YouTube? They look like old video games that only had like, the 4-axis, physics. You know what I mean? They look like, most of them look glued, you know what I'm saying? Or like you see them on carpet and they're just like, and it's really crazy to watch. I drove them and I built them and stuff like that. Like I have, two-wheel drive. I had the truck, the short horse truck, which I did a couple of times. I didn't have the right equipment for the short horse truck, so I converted the short horse truck to dragster, and was super successful at that. That's what spawned the newer car, which I've got a lot of crazy ideas that I think are pretty much like build in the current cars now. Like I said, like the front truck shock tower, and then what I also plan on doing is maybe adding like a piece to each side to widen it like I did in the back. I made a shock tower, a rear shock tower for my first car, and it's really good. It squats down really good. It does all like the stuff you want the drag car to do. I can do like, ripping effing times. I have the sheet somewhere. I gotta rip it down. But anyway, it's posted in the highlights on my Twitch too. Look at it, like drag racing or something stupid, live events. I did a couple of few RC things on Twitch just recently too, actually. Some stuff got knocked off, like my monster truck really got taken away. It all got deleted due to time, I think, constraints. But yeah, I got one of those projects going too. I have a monster truck. I have two of them. I have one that's ready to run. That's like special edition with a brake digger. I also have a raw kit. So I built a raw kit already. I did it on Twitch and it got deleted. Goodbye. I never find the right tires for that thing. And like the classes like disappeared. They're all West Michigan classes and they only run like for like 1 month. They have like a 1 month series. or something like that, where everyone gets together, you know, in between like vacations or whatever they do in the summer. Or maybe they just do it all on their vacation weeks. They don't want to get fired. People used to race a lot more than they do, but I think, you know, there are people that race, but they're mostly, you know, entrepreneurs, so to speak, you know, tradesmen. A lot of hot tempers these days. I've heard a lot of weird stories, so I've been for a while, because, you know, youngster and that kind of stuff. It gets hot enough down here with the computer. I started saying some stuff. Imagine if she got to see some guy get their car stomped on. You know, someone yelled at her. Because I've seen that before, long before, you know, recently. Because I've been doing the RC car for a super long time, 30 years. You know, I've been yelled at as a youngster at 13. You know, by grown men and robbed, basically too. They would sell me broken stuff, or, you know, like take stuff off my bench that I bought. It's a rough world out there in racing sometimes. Kind of reminds me of, like, you know, esports racing. Nobody will tell you shit. Like, that's like what it was back in the day. I would always tell people the truth because I worked at the hobby shop. It's my job. I get in trouble if you don't know how to use the stuff that I sold you. Get in trouble from the manufacturer, get in trouble from my boss, get in trouble from the team guys, all that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, well, there's no point. Everything comes down to execution in the end, you know what I mean? So, like, when it comes to that, like, dirt oval race I did yesterday, if I did one of those or I did 100 of those, you know what I mean? The result probably would have never changed. I would have been in the bottom split, and something weird would have happened, and, like, I could have just hoped to survive no matter what. And, like, I watched the top split, the bottom split, the middle split, they all seem to be the same. It's like, I didn't expect to be in the bottom split like that. I expected to be somewhere in the middle, and that's where I'd been watching. So when it said 12:50 or whatever, I was like, oh, wow, that's low. At least I learned a super valuable lesson. Always go where they are until you have to do something different. Otherwise, you know, you'll end up falling behind like I did. When I jumped back up to the top and got in line, I started to, you know, close that gap up a little bit. So I'm gonna have to take a lap down on the bottom to get started and get right up there once you get wound up, get up to the high side. Sitting here watching this race. I'm sure my phone's charging right now. Oh yeah, it's not cooked up for some reason. Well, look at that. Pops right up. See what happens when you do the, I do this a lot. So like I'll just, out of habit, I'll hit close all apps. You know what I mean? Like after I'm done using my phone, right? And I'll forget that I have the stupid, Pulsoid app running. And, it'll shut off. And I'll lose the heart monitor. Just that fast. Epic. Well, I'm glad that worked out, man. I spun that thing like a frickin' like Tom Cruise killed Goose, man, and Top Gun 1. Was able to pull it out the other side. This fuel thing in this car is totally broken, dude, I'm telling you. Or like, in general, they've changed it so drastically where it like behaves in a manner where it's like totally weird to me. You know what I mean? Like coming out of like the hairpin or whatever in first gear, the car wouldn't go. So like, I don't know if that's because this car is heavily dependent on electric motor and they like maybe limit it in this category or in this class, like when you drive it in this class. But like, I couldn't get the car to go, man. Even when it was in map 1, I couldn't get the car to go, which I thought was odd. And then, you know, it would like just act crazy like when I had it in the higher map, and then like when I had it in the lower map, it didn't really act properly either. I just wanted to get fuel because there was no way I was going to try and run out now. I'm glad I did because I was able to, you know, at least use all the boosts that I had and like, you know, manage to just maintain. I could have gone out there and finished the race like that, but like I probably would have spun out and probably crashed with the old tires. And having to drive it so limited sometimes is like the worst thing you could possibly do. Because once you start altering the way that you enter corners and exit corners and stuff like that to try and save fuel, whoa! It makes it hard to like change that rhythm, you know, where you're like, bah, 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 apex, 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 hard, hard, hard. You know what I mean? Like Tim has that we're trying to work on that. Like I see that Tim like wants to go fast, 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 and like you really got to go like 5 laps fast maybe, and then like start like managing the gap, because like you've got to anticipate a caution, or like the guy running that fast is going to run over his tire, or you know what I mean, something, you know, going to catch traffic or something like that. Like, whoa, that was me off. But something's going to happen in that respect where you got to try and like, you know, manage the space. The track will only let you go so fast usually, man, you know what I'm saying? When someone's doing something crazy, there's going to be a cost later on. You know? So like maybe they're hoping that they can run hard heat cycle and keep those tires still, you know what I mean? Or, you know, run hard, run to the caution, get new tires. Everyone else does too because they see you do it, you know what I mean? But I don't know, that's like a lost art. Like I said, that's why they should make people do like, you know, check some boxes before they enter the official race. At least like the races that are like 2 or 3 a week. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to have people run like the A-class race, you know what I mean, like that runs every hour on the hour, like craziness and without any type of like, you know, entry requirement, fantastic. Do that. Or run a lower class race like that and then make an upper class race like that, you know, pays out more points and is a different series. Whoa, a different series that runs with that series, you know, instead of having fixed and open, have like the C class be fixed, you know what I'm saying, or B class, and then A class be open and have it run the same schedule, you know, like Wednesday, Thursday, you know, for the European market or whatever, in their PM slot, or, you know, Australian PM slot too, I guess is what that is. And also, You know, I think you just would make them have to do some type of requirement. Know the tire, know the strategy or something. Just showing up happens more too often than not. And knowing, you know, like I said, that guy is not all wrong. He's just wrong with what he's saying. The more opportunistic, you know, someone's going to show up at 3 in the afternoon from America and say, I'm going to run this race, man. I got this. You know, which is like, because you see it all the time. Guys get on there, you know, like, I'm going to do it. Smurf account, regular account, it don't matter. They just fucking say, I'm going to run it. From my experience with these dirt races, they're running a different line every week at the same track or something like that. So like one week you got to run here, or like one, you know, session you got to run here, and then you know, as the session, you know, winds on, like you got to, you know, wind it out. And like I said, go where they are going in front of you if they're in front of you, or go where you know you're going to go the fastest. You know what I mean? Momentum-wise, and you're not going to have to make any adjustments. Like, that's why maybe you just run the high line on the shelf. You know, make someone get down there and work harder than you, and then like maybe you can just stay out in front. Like I said, I did learn something valuable yesterday. I don't think I can apply it again until that track, though, which is, you know, whatever. Go, man. Pass for the lead in the pit lane. One more lap.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. What? One more. Good luck. Thanks, Vincent.
Remember, hopefully, if you've checked in on YouTube, you've hit the thumbs up and you've subscribed. If I make 500, I prefer plus 500, like 2, 5, something like that. 510 would be sweet. That would be awesome if I turned this thing off later and it was 510. Whoa, I would be blown away. Because then it would be pretty solid there. You know, you can see my dog on that channel and stuff like that. You can see the red one and the one that's no longer with us. I don't have any Desi videos, unfortunately. I probably have some Desi videos somewhere, but I have to look really hard. Desi's my first dog. We've had 3 bulldogs. First it was Desi, then Minnie, and then Edie came third, and she's still with us. They're upstairs sleeping. But she's got a couple videos on YouTube too. She's actually got more videos than me. Because like Minnie's video blew up, and I felt so bad that Edie's video didn't blow up, that I just kept pumping videos of Edie out there because she was always ready to do something. And Minnie was just like, I was lucky that one time. You know what I mean? Trying to get her to do that dance again, like, you know, was like not happening. The couple of times I got him at the top of the stairs was fun. Running around sniffing each other's butt during the pandemic, I did a whole series. Pandemic PSAs, what not to do during a pandemic. Sniff the dog's butt next to you. And as an owner, don't kiss your dog. Especially if you have 2 of them that can reach, you know, each other like that. You kiss its butt. I spoil my bulldogs. Always treats, hot dogs, all the things you're not supposed to do. I let them bark at me. Pet them. They do. I let them put their paws on people. Why not? As long as they don't bite anybody. Have to worry about that unless you have food in your hand and you're trying to give it to them. If you don't do it right, you're definitely getting bit. You gotta do that reverse hand trick that, you know, you've probably seen on Caesar. You know, Caesar, the dude that trains the dogs. He'll hook you up on how to feed a dog that's bitey. Oh my, that's snow, dude. That's not rain. That looks like snow. Informer. I mean, the whale. Boom, boom, down. Dude, I can't even write that stuff sometimes. Oh, that's right. Punt that two-wheel drive.
Kimmy's getting torn to give the place back, please.
Kimmy, get out of the f***ing way.
Don't shout there. I went out of when I have a chance, but go to the left of grass court.
Oh my. Look at this mess. Wow. Wow.
So currently all marshal posts are not reporting rain.
The marshals must be having a beer then.
Trying to find all these things. I don't know which ones I even have. Stupid names, dude.
I knew that way following Michael, you know, it's no point to try to follow him and then
That's the
try
one I
to
was looking
overtake him and enter the straight because obviously he's not going to give me a room. It's correct.
I thought that one was plan B, but it's actually overtake.
We're currently under threat from Michael behind. We need to get past Hulkenberg.
I know what I'm doing, so keep quiet.
He's a lucky boy. He's a lucky boy.
Ooh! That's it. That's a wrap! You did it! You did it, man!
Yeah.
That's that. That's that. That's that. So legit, that's what I should do actually before I put this thing back in its place. Now that we're done, we'll get our prizes. My favorite part of Gran Turismo is the gambling. Probably the illegal parts in Australia, the loot boxes or whatever they call it, like in Europe. Like, I don't know. It's very strange, this whole system that they have here. I don't agree with it, but I do enjoy the mystery and the suspense of it all. So, let's go jump in here and get our prizes. You see my face? You see my face? You see my hat? Hit exclamation point merch. You go buy hat. And I'll never see money. Is that how system works? Someone else get money, I get nothing. Actually, I think one time I got like $5. But I bought all the stuff myself. I just heard like another like weird like Al thing. Hi Al. I heard you, man. See you on the other side, bro. Don't shoot me. Oh. Don't shoot me, Al.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. Fucking motherfucker.
What?
One more for good luck. Thanks, bro.
All right. 1, 200. Ha ha ha. And then I'll do this one because it's like lower suspense. You know what I'm saying? So we'll go there. Receive the gift. Give it to me. Oh, it's just money. All right. 500,000 credits. Dude, you guys dork me so many times. Give me that money. Fuck! 30,000 credits. Every time! Fucking hate you, game.
Yeah.
Don't even pay me right, man. Never pay. All right, last one. Ready? What's the old game? What's that game? Pressure Luck. That's the game that I like. No whammy. Ready? You ready? Here we go. I'll do it just like the game. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. There's 2 whammies in the no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Oh, whammy! Mother! That's a whammy. They keep giving me this car and I keep selling it. That's like all I can do, man. Go sell it again. Remember, sell the blue one. Because I think I like the red one better for some reason. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If you're putting it in the seed bank down in like Doomsday Bunker or something like that, I'm taking the red one for some reason. I decided. So, off to the used car lot. Wow. So, yeah. About that. This game, dude, drives me insane. But like I said, you gotta love to hate it. And like, it's I've driven this, like, you know, I've driven this longer than I've owned a car. So there you go. I don't like that it's so bright, like, during this particular phase of the game. I almost want to do like a special scene where it turns off and it goes just like off the clips, because I'd rather have it blip at me like frickin' whatchamacallit, because this is bright, dude. I'm not built for all this light. I really am not. Like, most of my office space doesn't have windows, or they're like blacked out, because like, you know, it just makes it easier for me to like make it look the way I want at any time. It's called the studio lighting system. You know what a sound stage is? Have you ever heard of a sound stage? Kind of what I built here, only it sounds like an echo chamber because I don't have any sound deadening material in here. Which is, hey, like, you know, what I had thought I was going to do for the ceiling, actually. They have some for sale at, why is one higher rated than the other? I don't care. Get a lot, it's worth a lot of money, actually. That's cool. At least it's worth some dough. You worth the dough? Oh, this is actually my favorite part of the game. And not because, like, I quit. Because I just like to see what it looks like. You know, it's dark. Oh, it's fucking daytime. I want to go into somewhere else to make it, like, not daytime. But it's daytime here in Gran Turismo, and this is the time that we dance. Now is the time on Gran Turismo when we dance. We shut down, we take off our pants, and we show everyone France. Oh no, wait, we don't do any of that. I talked about that yesterday, and the clip got cut off, actually. It was kind of funny, actually. The guy's like, you know, it ain't easy watching your stream, you know what I mean? He's like watching the stream and the race at the same, and racing in the race at the same time, I guess is what he's implying. He's like, there's a 4-second delay, and I'm like, I went on the microphone, I'm like, yeah, dude, that's on purpose, actually. It's just in case someone wants to, like, do some live streaming and pull their dong out. But that got cut off by the clipster. See, I got the clip of death thing on me, too. And Hype Train, too. I'm like a super streamer, I guess. I've been doing this forever, but like I said, still don't buy us, bookers. Get us to 500 on YouTube if you're on YouTube. Or if you're on Twitch right now, switch over to YouTube. The link's in the description. Watch some of my YouTube videos. Just watch my dog video a couple of times. Subscribe, you know what I mean? And like turn the bell off, and like you never know like you ever knew me, because I only do this live streaming every now and again. And you were watching that anyway. 8 more people, I get to 500, it says. See, it says 492. So if I actually got the 12 I was looking for last time, I would put me over the top. And I'll almost guaranteed certainly I wouldn't be able to get knocked off, baby. Woo! Don't forget to turn this one off. This one has the, I actually have the safety switch on this one. I recommend the safety switch if you have a DD1 or DD2. Just saying. When you have that big motor here, and like if you've seen any of my videos on YouTube or some of my older videos, it depends on what computer you're using. I've pretty much determined that, and it depends on, you know, because I've had the same stuff happen to my Simgear stuff. You know what I mean? It's like if you have a shitty computer that has trouble, you know, rendering frames and transmitting data to a, you know, high resolution Hall sensor, like what a brushless motor is actually, you're gonna have, you know, disconnects and all that other stuff. Because I had disconnects with, you know, this system, same as I had with this system. I had, you know, shifter problems, same as I had with this problem. So, you know, it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. It's whatever one gets you in the game that you want. But, you know, if you're buying a Fanatec one, please hit the description link thing there for our affiliate link, description code. I don't know if that stuff still works, but, you know, it's the system that I think I still like the best, because the ecosystem is the best. This thing over here, if you have one of the newer motors, dude, man, the force feedback fidelity on the newer motor with the 8 Newton meter, like, I don't know what the bigger ones are, like the Elite or like the GTDD, you know, whatever the bigger one is, the 18 Newton meter one, or the Podium one, I guess doesn't work. That's the one for computers, but I can't imagine that's any different than what I have over here. You know, the Podium hub, or Podium wheelbase, that's 25 Newton meters for computers. That's pretty much a Simgear. So, you know, whatever. So what? They have a through to a wireless thing. That's the same thing this is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's throughs to a wireless that has a power, you know, a wireless power thing inside there or whatever. And like, if the signal disconnects for some reason, if you have a busy 2.4 signal, or the signal in the house is crazy, you're gonna get a disconnect. So, limit your Bluetooth stuff in the house. And what else can I recommend? I don't know. Get a different hobby. If you're gonna spend this much stuff, you might as well just have a real car. Go outside, like the one dude said on iRacing the one day. Get out there and touch you some grass then, if you ain't got a problem or something like that. You don't like what I'm doing. Book a day, man. These guys are crazy, dude.
Yeah, just dive down in here real hard and use your door to turn. What? I passed you, bro.
Lucas Oil, man. That's the next place you'll probably see me. It's a bicycle track because there ain't no reason to come